and welcome to a journey to 5-day classes. And today we are going to be doing something very exciting. So, 5D is all about feeling good. 5D is all about being in that space where you are consciously co creating your reality with God. 5D is the space where you have complete control over your 3D reality. 5D is the space where you feel like complete wholeness, oneness with love, and there is everything for you in abundant. 5D is that place where everything is just always in place, is already in place, have already fallen in place, and rejoicing in the delight and the essence of 5D. So 5D is that space. So to be in 5D is to literally be in a space of complete comfort, complete relaxation, complete joy, complete serendipity, where everything is like all sorted. So, how we'll begin is that I'll ask you all to write down 10 things that makes you feel good and 10 things that makes you feel good unapologetically. You're free to choose what makes you feel good. A lot of times, why we don't choose something that makes us feel good is like if I choose what makes me feel good, if I really go for what makes me feel good, what about this decision of mine? How will they think about this decision of mine? How will they reciprocate to this decision of mine? So, rule number one to chill in 5D and create your reality is to not give a fuck about what they think. Rule number one is not to give a fuck about what they think. And rule number two is to create your reality unapologetically, anyway, however the way you wish to, without caring about what they think, which is already rule number one. So you're not concerned about what will people think because your perspective is your perspective and none of their perspective. Whatever you want, whatever you decide for yourself is completely your choice. So if you want a person who's really mean to you, really rude to you, to be very kind and sweet to you, you're not manipulating their perspective. You're just choosing to feel good by thinking that, okay, there's a version of them who's coming to me, who's really nice to me, who's really sweet to me, and he really is being kind to me because it makes you feel good. So you have this ex-boyfriend of yours who's not interested in you, but you're like hell bent on, I want to manifest that person. I really want to be with that person. See, if you really want to be with that person, and they're like, oh, I don't want to be with you. So you cannot be affected by their perspective, which is like they don't want to be with you. So you have to focus on that, like, okay, it's my perspective that they are being with me, they are with me, we are together. It makes me feel so good. It is making me feel so very good. So I choose to feel good by thinking that. So 10 things that makes you feel good irrespective of what they think. So I'll be writing down mine. You can write down yours. My first would be um my boyfriend is completely into me. My boyfriend, the second one that I'm writing is my boyfriend is all into me and I am his first priority. Third one I'm writing is my boyfriend feels I am his best friend and he shares everything with me. The fourth one I'm writing is my boyfriend talks to me all day and shares his deepest, darkest secrets that he tells no one else. Fifth one I'm writing is a lot of money constantly come to me. Sixth one I'm writing is my clients love me and I have more than 15 new clients to work with every day. The reason I am sharing what I'm writing is because I'm guided to. Because there's something that universe wants me to share through whatever I'm writing, because I don't know what my next choice will be. And it would be good for Pramila also, who's not yet joined the class, to
So, shall I share
understand.
mine
Yes,
even?
absolutely. What are your first six? Then we'll move to seven.
Okay, okay. You will laugh at me, but still
I
I'll
wouldn't
share.
laugh.
First is the luxurious cars, especially the Accord one, because whenever I'm upset and I see the cars, I become literally happy. Second one is power and authority, and especially the CGI. And the third is wisdom and becoming one with divine. And then fourth is the money, that is becoming a billionaire. And the fifth one is a lot of sources of income, not just one. And sixth is investing in myself and working on myself to become the best I can. So these are the first
Seventh,
six.
you've given me amazing seventh. So I'm gonna,
And
my
seventh,
seventh will be um, having a lot of money and having a lot of money and a very luxurious car, rather a few luxurious cars of various ranges and sizes and also customized by DC Motors.
they are so
I love
detailed.
DC cars, seriously.
Okay,
Yeah.
then seventh one
What?
is related to the one which you started with. And when you were speaking about it, I was writing it. I'm like, how it is going in sync. So it's like being completely one with my twin flame, and both of us devoted to each other. And eighth is music, because I can't live without music.
Yeah.
And ninth is writing books and exploring different cultures. And the last
Mm.
one is being a valuable and lovely soul full of wisdom, knowledge, power, and strength.
Wow, that's amazing. My eighth would be um, my book becoming bestseller. Thank you. My books are becoming best selling books. Ninth would be um, my impact is inspiring millions of souls and uplifting them, expanding them, and enriching them, thereby making a huge impact in their lives. And my 10th would be um, my skin is getting softer and softer.
Yeah, you can definitely go for that. And it's becoming like glowing more and more day by day.
My beauty is enhancing. My skin is glowing more and more. That can be relevant.
Yeah, it's totally up to you
More
what you
and
want.
more. And my skin is becoming natural like celebrities.
Celebrities are not natural. Let me be
But
honest,
then
they are not.
they, yeah, but then they put a lot of good stuff on their skin, which makes their skin soft and all. Because even when they do not put, makeup, they put something or the other which is of good quality, which keeps it
Yeah.
soft. Especially because they put so much of makeup, so they care also. So naturally, also I've seen a lot of celebrities have good skin, like Kareena Kapoor, for
Okay.
example.
So I also have a good skin. I'm also a celebrity.
Yeah, definitely. We're all celebrities. Anyway, we're all
Exactly.
stars. We're all stars. So yeah,
Yes,
but then okay. So the good part is that all the 10 things that we've written are going to come true
great.
because we wrote it from a place of just having fun. We just wrote it from a place of joyfully just chilling and writing. We wrote it from a place of just being easygoing and having fun and chilling and writing. And that is the vibration that is required for manifestations to come true. And that's what we have done at this point. So I know you feel great. I know you feel amazing because the flow is such right now. So in this flow, what we can do is we can play a fascinating game. That is check what song you are vibing with right now because the energy has actually gone really high. And you said
Okay.
music. Let's see. I don't know what to play, but I'm gonna randomly be okay. I'm gonna be randomly clicking somewhere, and then whatever song plays, it plays. This is the energy of the whole room right now. It's vibing high. Okay, that's great that we are vibing really, really high and our frequencies are raised right now to the extent that all of the things that we've written are going to come true. So let's manifest wellness. That's the basic thing that we need to manifest in life. So let's manifest wellness first. And
Okay.
we will be manifesting everything. Like wellness is something that I believe is something that has to be integrated first in the consciousness. And then we can manifest abundance, because love and abundance actually go hand in hand. Love and abundance have the same vibration. So let's manifest wellness. And wellness and abundance are always, encapsulated. You'll feel that. So let's just I have a choice in how I feel right now. So every moment of the day, you have a choice in how you feel right now. So at this point, you're feeling so good. At this point, you're feeling so vibed high up. How do you feel, Samiksha?
I'm feeling good
How are you feeling
because
right now?
feeling, I don't know, it's just like floating on the water, like, so light.
You're feeling chill right now, right?
Yeah, like
Like,
I'm not
is
worrying
was this a
about
vibration before, or is it after writing and after the
af-
session started?
after writing, because since last night, or better say, because of the full moon and all, I was not feeling good. And I started feeling better now, all of a sudden. So that's why I'm like floating.
All of a
It's
sudden, I
I'm not.
started feeling better.
Yeah, the
That's
moment I connect with
exciting.
you,
That's
the
like
moment I connect
those
with you, that's
advertisements. It's
no,
like
it's for real.
those.
It's for real. Whenever
No, I know it's not yours, but it sounds like those, right?
I'll be your brand
It's like it
ambassador.
sounds like those. Yeah, it sounds like those. Like the moment I connected, the moment I came here, genuinely, it's no. I genuinely when I feel thoroughly energized after writing, like some shift happened when I can feel truly.
Yeah,
Okay. So the next affirmation is something bigger is on the way. We can definitely understand that something bigger is on the way at this point.
exactly.
Like whatever happened, whatever we wrote, everything coming true, something definitely bigger is on the way. Something amazing is definitely on the way. Something amazing definitely is coming for us. Something like unexpected. Only I got a lotto ticket. You never know.
Who? What?
I bought a lotto ticket today.
Wow! Congrats!
A
Congrats!
lotto ticket.
Congrats!
Lottery.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, thank
I'm
you.
saying
I'm
congrats.
excited already. Like already something good is on the way. So
I was
I wouldn't
thinking
be shocked
about.
if I already have it.
I don't know why you do what I think
Like I
about.
already
I
won it.
was No, I was thinking about this thing, lottery and all, like 2 days back while I was making tea for myself in the kitchen, and this thing was popping up again and again. And now you're telling me you bought it. I'm like, why this is happening? Like whatsoever I am about to
This
say to
happened with
you,
me
you do
because
it.
of this one. This this happened to me because
That
of
works
Navneeta.
too.
She is a lot into Lotto, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Navneeta.
And her
She is a
name was
lot
also
into
popping
Lotto.
up because
So yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
she is also one of the main reasons that has influenced us for this, because when she was
Yeah.
doing that,
Yes,
she was
yes,
asking
definitely.
about that. So I was
Hmm.
like, okay.
Hmm.
That's really cool. I'm
That
excited
is
for
the
you.
reason I got like that pull. Even I'm excited, man. Like, dude, like, oh my god, it's like 1 crore lotto, and it's like something bigger is on the way. So definitely something unexpected can like happen anytime. Like anything can happen.
So I'm meeting the
I'm excited.
crorepati.
And have you already congratulated me? I thought you heard like I won the lotto ticket. I'm like, why is she congratulating me?
Yeah, you have to be like, yes.
So I'm confident and calm. So next one is I'm confident and calm. We both are confident. We're like
Yeah.
calm right now because suddenly something has happened. Something bigger is on the way. So we're like confident and calm. I love my life and my life loves me back. I love my life, and my life is loving me back. Like right now, life is loving us back. Like the love, the energy, the zeal, the excitement, everything that we feel right now is actually loving us back. And that is so fascinating. Wow. Life is actually loving us back with the vibration and the energy that's cultivating in this space. The peace, the harmony, the unity that's kind of we sense right now. Life is actually loving us back. My body is healthy and my mind is peaceful. So yeah, my body is healthy and my mind is peaceful. My body is healthy, like there's no health issues, nothing like our bodies are healthy and our mind are peaceful. The universe always has my back. The universe always has our back. Like it's because of universe we are feeling so good right now. Like so beautifully good. Like yeah, the full moon energy has been like crazy. I know. Abundance and beauty flow my way every day. Abundance and beauty. This is abundant of joy and beauty. Is in this very abundance feeling of joy that's flowing every day in our way. And at this point, you're feeling it. I'm deserving and worthy. You are extremely deserving. Like, you're like hella worthy, man. Like, so worthy, bro. We are like worthy AF.
Exactly.
I'm always taken care of. I'm a princess. Who doesn't take care of princess? Like I'm always taken care of. Like I'm thankful. I have gratitude because princesses naturally have gratitude, right? Like princesses are like born with gratitude,
Yeah.
right? I'm always taken care of. I'm loved. Well-being surrounds me in all that I do. There's well-being in everything that I do. There's like so much of well-being in everything that I do. Well-being surrounds me in all that I do. Well-being is our birthright, bro. Like, well-being is always with us. I make time for things that make me feel good and the people I love. I make time for things that make time for things that make us feel good and people around us and just who we love. That is, we don't care about everybody. So the people who we love, we also care about feel good of those people. And that's, yeah. So how I know that there has been some more shifts after this. How do you feel?
I'm feeling little bit here in the forehead, some kind of energies here, and
Yeah,
I don't know
this
why
side,
it
right?
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
still.
happening here because it's theta healing. Theta is your subconscious rewiring. So whatever I told is kind of hit your subconscious mind and the waves of your theta healing, the back portion of your mind. At this point, the subconscious mind is kind of rewiring itself and restructuring itself and coming to the oneness of this current vibration, which is happening right now. And it's sinking to the possibility that, oh, whatever I want, whatever makes me feel good can actually happen. All these jazz and for something, life is so good. So it's exactly in that space of I'm feeling so good, I'm feeling so rejoiced, I'm feeling so much of exuberance, I'm feeling so much of peace, I'm feeling so much of ecstasy. It's going in that movement. I'm feeling so much of joy springing through my being because universe has my back and universe wants to talk to us today. Like universe is like, bro, talk to me. So let's see. And it says universe has your back.
Back. Wow, I love this one. I am reading its book basically now. Written the
Which one?
author who has written now, who has
Hmm.
this deck.
Yeah.
She has a book even, and it's available on Kindle.
Okay.
So I have read around 30 to 40%.
The
And
same book, it's on this?
it's not, it's the deck I have, but
Yeah.
when I bought the deck, they were telling about the book even. So I bought
Yeah, yeah,
it.
the book is on. What is the topic?
Kindle. The book is about
No,
how she has come with this stick, like the lessons and how the energy literally affects. So there's one lesson like you can relate to. It's a story. She's a speaker and she was giving the speech and she has to give it, and the people who were in the room were not able to understand her language. That is English. They were from another culture, and what was going in that they used to put a translator, and then the dubbing was happening, that speech was getting translated, and they were able to listen in their own language, but she was giving the speech in English there on the stage. So now she was confused and worried that for the first time in her life, for such a big audience, she has to do this, and that is also live. So she tapped into the energy of the universe, meditated, and people were crying not because they were able to understand her, but because of her energy that was influencing them. So there are many like experiences she has shared throughout, and how she got into meditation, and how she has come to the conclusion that this universe has her back, or all of ours back. And there are many experiences she has shared in the book, and with each affirmation that is on the card now, there's an experience that has a story to it. So
ah,
it's literally amazing. It's like that. You too can read this one.
definitely. It sounds like something I would love to read. Like that's something I'll be able to definitely relate to. Definitely. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely read this. The name is
I'll share
Gabriela
the,
Berniston.
yeah,
Okay. I'm
I'll
definitely
share the
thinking.
link with you.
Yeah,
I
definitely do
have
that.
it, or I'll share the screenshot of the book because I've already bought it, so I can do that.
No, that's like
That's not
very true. That's
legal.
not fair. Yeah.
That's not legal,
And
but I share the
that's
link.
as a artist, I definitely will
Yeah,
prefer to, buy that
buy
person's
it
book because yeah,
exactly because
it's
otherwise
somebody's
it's not
creation.
fair.
So this is the power of her magic. This is how much universe has her back. There you go. Like
Yeah,
how much universe loves her.
yeah,
So we've got three cards. It's like pick a card reading feeling I'm getting. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that universe can truly get to work. The moment that's what we actually did right now.
yeah,
We just wrote it for fun and just like, oh, we just wrote it because it feels good to write, bro. It just feels good to feel like you have it. Like it's good. Who cares what happens? You just feel good anyway. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion when I need, compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. This is kind of the story you were telling, the capacity to tune into the energy of love gives the words. That's kind of what, yeah, definitely. So as we tune into the energy of 5D, I know that it's a feel good feeling that just matters. And we
yeah.
just choose to feel good because to feel good is God. So as we choose to feel good and as we choose to feel God, we feel joyous. Joy is the
Yes,
ultimate creator.
this is superb. Like
Yeah.
when I was rejoining my college after a break, I told you I had the plan to go out. So I was like, no, I have to go back to the college because my plan has failed. So I have come across this one on the web. So I was like, okay, I manifested. I don't know what's going to happen to me and how people are going to react to me. Like, how will I respond to them? I don't know, but I had this hope. So what happened? I played the music, and this thing was again repeating in my mind. And I just went there for 1 month regularly. I did the assignments and everything that was due. I did everything, and then Corona happened. And I was, and I was like, yeah, joy is the ultimate creator. It has done whatsoever the loss it has done. It was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, definitely.
And I say, okay, manifestations really work. And this
Yeah,
was the
they
duration
do.
when I was manifesting, like inner child healing and all. And I came in contact with you even with the same energy. So this thing has a lot of impact on me. I'm like, that's why I'm sharing it with you.
Definitely, this card even I love. Let's play a card reading for Pramila also, so she can watch it later. Hello, hello. Hi, Samiksha. There. Hi, yes, you're back. Yes, there you are.
What happened?
Hmm. I don't know, your call went blank, so I
You were
just text.
paused.
Oh,
You
hey,
were,
same for you. We both have paused each other, I guess.
yeah.
So let's see. This will be pick a card reading. Oh, here she
Okay.
is.
Here is
Pramila, we were just talking about making a pick a card reading for you. Hi, Pramila.
Hey, hey.
Hey, how are you? We've been like vibing high and chilling and doing a lot of fun activities today.
Huh? What's
Yeah.
happening? Tell me. Huh?
It's already we've had like a lot of fun in last half
Huh?
an hour. But yeah, we're about to do a live pick a card reading.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This has been going on for a while, Kia.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was
like
fine.
started at 5 o'clock. Yeah, today it's
I
5 to 7. That's why I
Oh,
said like today is 5 to 7.
okay. I didn't see. I didn't see. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We'll like catch up with the recording till
Ha.
like 5:30. So
we have
Hi,
Shamik.
Samisha.
Hi, hi. How are you?
so we have three
Yeah.
piles, 1, 2, and 3.
Hmm.
I'll have to choose. There are more cards that are like, I'm gonna come out.
Okay.
Something is up today. Like Pramila, it's a very exciting day today.
Huh, no?
Yeah,
Hmm.
we've been like something amazing shift happened in last half an hour.
And
Areva.
weather is also like it's going to rain, but it's not
Yeah, same
raining.
here.
Not here, not over here, but here it's pretty cold. Like I don't want it to rain. It should be
No,
very
I
cold in
want it
Delhi,
to
right?
rain. It is.
So choose a number. I'll go for 1.
I'll go with three. Three is
Okay.
my favorite number, and it's like since childhood. I don't know, I love three so much.
Pramila?
Well, I have been left with no choice, have I not?
Yeah.
There are three, na? Only three, right?
You can
Yeah,
choose any, like you can choose the same, like 1.
exactly.
Chalo, but I'm going with whatever. Anything. ठीक है. Actually, 1, 3, I would have picked out of those only.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. 3,
okay,
yeah.
okay. But I'm going to be reading 2 also. No worries.
Read all. Huh.
We'll start with 1. I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I am here to get closer to love. Yeah.
Okay.
The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. We're also manifesting the vibration as I read. So all everybody, my energy and intention. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless I am. My happiness is a direct reflection of the faith, my level of faith in the universe. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Okay. That was quite a bit of rewriting that I'm sure both of you can experience and feel right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what two has. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself I am love and miracles are natural. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right minded thinking and the energy of love. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Oneness is my true nature. I choose to learn through love. My vibes speak louder than my words. Hope is the conduit for miracles. So I'm sure there has been more shifts. Now coming to three, which Pramila might have her also chosen, but I don't know. She hasn't really disclosed her exact number. So, so make sure this is definitely the number you've chosen. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Oh my God, synchronicity! Like this
Yeah.
is like ultimate synchronicity, proof, miracle, proven. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. The presence of love will cast out fear. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. True healing occurs when I give myself the permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. With that being said, Pramila, how do you feel? Hello? Hi.
Hello.
How do you feel?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, listening to those cars, they had something to say, huh? Very
Yeah.
nice.
Do you
I
feel that
missed it.
change?
I missed it all. I was out of the meeting.
Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You missed
I'm
it?
still. Yeah.
It's in
The
recording. It will
Okay.
be in surprise, I guess. It was
ha ha.
obviously in divine synchronicity.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Definitely, it has to be in divine synchronicity because it just cannot be, it's just like that. It happened. So we'll play another game which we just
Okay,
played.
very nice.
We played one game. Now we'll play another game, and this game will be like manifesting one thing at a time. So we do
Huh.
like a couple of things,
अरे वाह.
but we'll do it like in a method, like in a particular
Hmm.
way. So just focus on one thing. Anyone, like all of you focus on one thing. You don't have to like speak it out loud. You can just keep it to yourself. If you want, you can speak it out loud. You're free to do that also. Just choose one thing.
I'm waiting for the last manifestation to come true.
And whatever that is, just
Okay.
just think of something and whatever you've thought of, like write it in form of a
Okay.
paragraph that I choose to, like you're making the choice, right? So I choose to manifest and write it in form of a paragraph. That is like step one. Then I'm gonna be playing the game. First step one is this. Like I wouldn't know what is yours. Like nobody would know what is theirs. So do write the line that I have complete faith in universe that this happens. Do add this line at the end. You can write in God, in universe, in angels, in my spirit guides, in my guardian angel, and in all that is. So now the game begins. The game is that I'm going to be randomly shuffling. We'll be doing it with three things. So today we'll manifest three different things. You can do the same thing, an amplified version of that in the next two. So first thing is the status of the manifestation that is done, which is Queen of Diamond, which tells me that you are, taking a leadership quality and you are being in that leadership energy where you are making that inspiring movement to manifest what you truly want. So a new beginning is round the corner, a new, something is being built here, and the universe is on your side. A loving energy is being presented through you, a very feminine energy. So the feminine flow of creation is on its way, the leadership energy is on its way. So yes, it's a green signal. So how can we amplify the manifestation now? For amplifying the manifestation, we have not socializing, holding oneself apart, like basically not caring about what will people think, and choosing what you feel, not having indecision about what you feel, like sticking to what you want and really not caring about what will people think. So whatever you've written, you have to just stick to what you want, stick to what you've written, and finally, if you do that, the mutual conjunction with you and the manifestation will happen as a result of it. So the key to accelerate is not to care about others and just being focused on what you want. So we're going to be playing a game on this now, which is going to be our next manifestation. So whenever you feel like kind of like, mm, I kind of am affected by what will people think. Maybe Pramila, you have it somewhere. Or Samik, you also have it somewhere. Because I definitely it resonated with me. So wherever it resonated with both of you.
A little bit, but not that
Okay.
much. Because I
Pramila?
do what I do.
Okay. Pramila, what about you? Hello? Okay. Wherever people. Hi, Pramila. Are you there? Of course you're there. Wherever this people thing is affected, silly thing, let's get a message from here so that it goes away. I do whatever it takes to get closer to the consciousness. So, yeah. So to get closer to the consciousness, I choose and we collectively choose that everything that we desire is coming true. Everything of our desire comes true. And with that being said, that everything of our desire comes true, everything of everybody's desire comes true. Everything that everyone wishes comes true. Everybody's every wish comes true. Every wish that everyone has ever had comes true for everybody. And wherever we have resistance to everybody having every wish coming true, we go there and choose that path wherever we are anxious about not everybody's every wish coming true, or not every wish of ours coming true, as we choose love there. We are, a part is jumping out, so we have a new vortex open, which is all our desires come true in God. All our desires come true in God. That is just a shift that we naturally had right now. So moving to our next manifestation that we can manifest for today. So again, same process, but we'll be shuffling different deck and doing a different game for that. So I'll be doing a different game for that. So the next, whatever it is that you want. So no matter what you've written, so I'll be quantum jumping on your behalf. So, and then we will definitely check a card of where you stand. So, I'm not going to be giving class. I'll do it with this. So, what we have written, that manifestation is not coming true. What we have written, the manifestation has come true, and it has already come true, and that we are rejoicing in the success story of the manifestation, and we are given full credit for the success of the manifestation to have happened. And we're rejoicing in the glory of that manifestation. That manifestation has come true. So let's see what message is coming for. protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So, yeah, definitely your dreams have come true. Protect them, and it's all working in your favor. And having to encapsulate the feeling of this manifestation, which has already come true, we move to the third part of the manifestation, which
Can
is
I
our
say
third wish.
something?
Yes, absolutely.
Uh, this protection thing has come here, and I have already written something about it because this thing happens that whenever anything happens and we act like this would be taken away after.
Protect your dreams.
Yeah,
There you go. I'm just giving you a hint.
so this thing hit me like I don't know.
Trust
That's
the process. So, very synchronistically, today is 30th January. Right now, I'm in the page of 30th January.
great.
Mhm. So, this brings me to the third part. After this, will be another game, a more realistic, unbelievably beautiful game. So, again,
Okay.
whatever you wish, just write it. So whatever you've written, the game that we play for it is going to be from here. And I don't know what message is coming. There you go. Let's see. What does this have for you? Hear you peoples, all of you. Pay attention, O earth, all that is in it. Let the Lord God become a witness against you, the Lord from the holy temple. For the behold, the Lord is coming out of his place, and will come down and tread upon the high places of the earth, and the mountains will melt under him, and the valleys will split open like wax before the fire, like waters poured down a steep place. And all this is for the transgression of Jacob, for the sins of the house of Israel. What is the transgression of Jacob? Is it not Samaria? And what is the high place of Judah? Is it not Jerusalem? Therefore I'll make Samaria a heap, in the open country a place of planting vineyard, and I will put down her stones into the valley, and uncover her foundations, and her carved images shall be beaten to pieces, and her wages shall be burned with fire. And all her idols I will lay waste, and fraud the fee of a prostitute she gathered them, and to the fee of the prostitute they shall return. For this I will lament and wail, and I will go stripped and naked, and I will make lamentation like jackals, and mourning like ostriches, for her wound is incurable, and it has come to Judah, it has reached to the gate of people, to Jerusalem. Tell it not in Gath, and weep not at all in Bepleara. Roll yourselves in the dust, pass your way, inhabitants of Sapphire, in nakedness and shame, in the inhabitants of Sunan. The inhabitants of Zanan, do not come out. The lamentations of Bethesda shall take away from you its standing place. For the inhabitants of Maroth wait anxiously for good, because disaster has come down from the Lord to the gate of Jerusalem. Harness the steeds to the chariot, and inhabitants of Lashes, and it is the beginning of sin to the daughter of Zion, for in you were found the transgressions of Israel. Therefore you shall give parting gifts to Morsieth Gad, the houses of Akshib shall be deceitful thing to the kings of Israel. I will again bring a conqueror to you, inhabitants of Maresha. The glory of Israel shall come to Adullam. Make yourselves bald and cut off your hair, for the children of your delight. Make yourselves as bald as the eagle, for they shall go from you into exile. Woe to those who devise wickedness and walk evil on the beds. When the morning dawns, they perform it, because it is in the power of their hand. They covet filth and seize them and houses them away, and they oppress a man and his house, and a man and his inheritance. Therefore, thus says the Lord, behold, against the family I am devising the disaster from which you cannot remove your necks, and you shall walk haughtily, for it will be a time of disaster. In that way they shall take up a taunt song against you, and mourn bitterly, and say, we are utterly ruined. He changes the portion of my people, and he removes it from me. To an apostate he allots our field, and therefore you will have none to cast the line by a lot in the assembly of the Lord. Do not preach, thus they preach. One should not preach of such things. Disgrace will not overtake us. Should this be said, O house of Jacob? Has the Lord grown impatient, and are these deeds? Do not my words do good to him walks uprightly, but lately my people have risen up as an enemy. You strip up the rich robe from those who pass by trustingly, with no thought of war. The woman of my people you drive out from the deceitful houses, from the young children you take away my splendor forever. Arise and go, for there is no place to rest because of the uncleanness that destroys with a grievous destruction. If a man should go about and utter wind and lies, saying, I will preach to you of wine and strong drink, he should be the preacher for the people. I will surely assemble all of you, O Jacob. I will gather the remnant of Israel. I will set up all together like a sheep in fold, like a flock in the pasture, and a noisy multitude of men. He who opens the breach goes up before them. They break through and pass the gate, going out by. Their king passes on before them, the Lord at their head. And I said, Hear, you heads of Jacob and rulers of house of Israel, it is not for you to know justice. You who hate the good and love the evil, who tear the skin from of my people and their flesh of their bones, who eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from them, and break their bones into pieces and chop them like meat in a pot, like fresh in a cauldron. Then they will cry to the Lord, but they will not answer to them. He will hide his face from them at that time because they have not made their deeds evil. Thus says the Lord concerning the prophets who lead my people astray, who cry peace when they have something against to eat, but declare war against him who puts nothing into their mouth. Therefore it shall be night to you without vision, and darkness to you without divination. The sun shall go down on the prophets, and the day shall be black over them, and the seers shall be disgraced, and the diviners put to shame. They shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer from God. But as for me, I am filled with power and the Spirit of the Lord, and with justice and might, to declare Jacob his transgression, to Israel his sin. Hear this, you heads of house of Jacob, the rulers of the house of Israel, who detest justice and make crooked all this that is straight, who build Zion with blood and Jerusalem with iniquity. Its heads give judgment for a bribe, its priests teach a price, its prophets practice divination for money. Yet they lean on to the Lord and say, It is not the Lord in the midst of us, no disaster shall come upon us. Therefore, because of you, Zion shall be plowed as a field. Jerusalem shall become a heap of ruins and mountain of house, a wooded height. It shall come to pass in the later days, the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established as the highest mountain, and shall be lifted up above the hills, and people shall flow to it, and many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between many peoples, and shall decide for strong nations far away. And they shall beat his swords into the plowshares, and their spears into burning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more, but they shall sit every man under his vine, under the fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. From the mouth of the Lord hosts has spoken, for the peoples walk, for each in the name of its God. But we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever. In the day declares Lord, I will assemble the lame and gather those who have been driven away and those who have afflicted. and the lame I will make remnant, and those were cast of a strong nation. And Lord will reign over them in Mount Zion, and this time forth and forevermore. A new tower of the flock, hill of the daughter of Zion. To you shall the daughter of Jerusalem give. Now, why do you cry aloud? Is there nooking in you? Has your counselor perished the pain-seized you like a woman in labor? Wreath and groan, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in labor, for now you shall go out of the city and dwell in the open country. You shall go to Babylon, there you shall be rescued. There the Lord will redeem you from the hand of your enemies. Now many nations are assembled against you, saying, Let her be defiled, and let her eyes gaze upon Zion. For they do not know the thoughts of the Lord, and did not understand his plan, and he has gathered them as sheaves to the threshing floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, and I will make your horn iron, and I will make your hooves bronze, and you shall beat in the pieces many peoples, and shall devote their gain to the Lord. They will to the Lord of the whole earth. Now master your troops, O daughter of troops. Cease is laid against us. With a rod they strike the judge of Israel on the cheek. For you, Bethlehem, Ephrathah, you are too little to be among the clans of Judah. For you shall come forth for me, one who is to be the ruler in Israel, whose coming forth is from the ancient days. Therefore, he shall give them until the time when she who is in labor has given birth. Then the rest of his brothers shall return to the people of Israel, and he shall stand and shepherd his flock, and in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty and the name of the Lord, in the name of the Lord his God. And they shall dwell secure, for now he shall be great to the ends of the earth, and he shall be their peace. When the Assyrians come into our land and tread into our palaces, we will raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 princes of men. They shall shepherd the land of Assyria and his sword, and the land of Nimrod as its entrances, and he shall deliver us from Assyrians when he comes into our land and treads within our border. A remnant shall be delivered. The remnant of Jacob shall be midst many people, like dew from the Lord, like showers on the grass, which delay not for a man, not to wait for the children of man. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the nations, in midst of many people, like lion among the beasts of the forests, like young lion among the flocks of the sheep. And when it goes through, treads down and tears it into pieces, and there is none to deliver. Your hand shall be lifted up over the adversaries, and all your enemies shall be cut off. And in that day, declares the Lord, I will cut off your horses from among you, and will destroy your chariots. And I will cut off the cities and your land, and throw down all your strongholds, and I will cut off the sorceries from your hand, and you shall have more tellers of fortune. I will cut off your carved images and your pillars among you, and you shall bow down no more to work of your hands, and I will root out your Asherah images from among you, and destroy your cities, and in anger and wrath I will execute vengeance on the nations that did not obey. So we do see that we are moving from poverty consciousness to abundance consciousness through Bible. So as we continue to do it, because I'm being guided to complete this, and it's just a little more. Hear what the Lord says. Arise, plead your case before the mountains, and let the hills hear your voice. Hear you mountains, the indictment of the Lord, and you enduring foundations of earth. For the Lord has indictment against his people, and he will contend with Israel. O my people, what have I done to you? Have I Why did you answer me? For I brought you up from the land of Egypt and redeemed you from the house of slavery. And I sent you before to Moses, Aaron, Miriam, and O my people, remember the Balak, king of Moab, devised, and what Balaam, the son of Beor, answered him, and what happened from Shittim to Gilgal, that you may know the saving acts of the Lord. With what shall I come before the Lord, bow myself before God on high? Shall I come before him and burnt offerings with calves a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with the thousands of rams and 10,000s of river of oil? Shall I give my firstborn, my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice and to love kindness and walk humbly with the God? The voice of the Lord cries to the city, and its sound wisdom. Fear your name. Hear of the rod and of him who appointed it. Can I forget any longer the treasures of the wickedness in the house of the wicked, the scant measure that is accursed? Shall I acquaint the man with wicked scales and with a bag deceitful ways? Your rich men are full of violence, your inhabitants speak lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. Therefore I strike you with grievous blow, making you desolate because of your sins, and you shall eat not but be satisfied. There shall be hunger within you. You shall put away but not preserve. What you preserve I will give to the sword. You shall sow but not reap. You shall tread olives but not anoint yourselves with oil. You shall tread grapes but not drink wine. For you have kept the statues of Omri and all the works of the houses of Ahab, and you have walked in the counsels, that I make you a desolation, and your inhabitants are a hissing. So you shall bear the scorn of my people. Woe is me, for I have become as when the summer fruit has been gathered, and when the grapes have been gleaned, there is no cluster to it, no first ripe fig that my soul desires. The godly has perished from the earth, and there is no one upright among the mankind. They all lie in the wait for blood, and each haunts the other with a net. Their hands are on what is evil to do it well. The prince and the judge ask for a bribe, and the great man utters the evil desire of the soul of his soul. Thus they weave it together. The best of them is like a briar, and the most upright of them a thorn hedge. The day of your watchman of your punishment has come. Now their confusion is at hand. Put no trust in neighbor, have no confidence in a friend. Guard the doors of your mouth from her who lies in your arms. For the son treats the father with contempt, the daughter rises up against her mother, the daughter in law against her mother in law. Man's enemies are the men of his own house. But as for me, I will look to the Lord. I will wait for the Lord of my salvation. My God will hear me. Rejoice not over me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord will be a light to me. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he pleads my cause and executes judgment for me. He will bring me out of out to the light. I shall look up upon his vindications. Then my enemy will see, and shame will cover her who said to me, where is the Lord your God? My eyes will look upon her. Now she will be trampled down the mire of the streets. a day for the buildings of your walls. In that day, boundary shall be far extended. In that day, they will come to you from Assyria and cities of Egypt, and from Egypt to the river, and sea to sea, from mountain to mountain. But the earth will be desolate because of the inhabitants, for the fruit of their deeds. Shepherds your people with your stuff, the flock of your inheritance, who dwell alone in a forest. In the midst of a garden land, let them graze in Bashan and Gilead, as in the days of old, as in the days when you came out of the land of Egypt. I will show them marvelous things the nations shall see and be ashamed of their might. For they shall lay their hands on their mouths, their ears shall be deaf, they shall lick the dust like serpent, like crawlings, things of earth, they shall come trembling out of their strongholds, they shall turn their dread to the Lord our God, and they shall be in fear for you. Who is a God like you, pardoning iniquity and passing over transgression for the remnant for inheritance? He does not retain his anger forever, because he delights in steadfast love. He will again have compassion on us. He will tread our iniquities underfoot. You will cast out our sins into the depths of sea. We will show faithfulness to Jacob and steadfast love to Abraham, as you have sworn to our fathers from the days of old. With that being said, we are coming to a very interesting question next, which I'm very guided to share. The Lord is a jealous and avenging God. God is avenging and wrathful. The Lord takes vengeance on his adversaries and keeps wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power. And Lord will by no means clear the guilty. His ways is in whirlwind and storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the sea and makes it dry. He dries up all the rivers, Bashan and Carmel wither, and the bloom of Lebanon withers, and mountains quake before him. The hills melt, the earth heaves before him. The world and all who dwell in it, who can't stand his indignation, who can endure the heat of his anger. His wrath is poured like fire. The rocks are broken into pieces by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. He knows who take refuge in him, but with an overflowing flood, he will make a complete end of the adversaries and will pursue his enemies into darkness. What do you plot against the Lord? He will make a complete end. Trouble will not rise up a second time, for they are like entangled thorns, like drunkard as they drink. They are consumed like stubble, fully dried. For you came one who plotted evil against the Lord, a worthless counselor. Thus says the Lord, though they are full of strength and many, they will cut down and pass away. Though I have afflicted you, I will afflict you no more. And now I will break his yoke from off you and burst your bonds apart. The Lord has given commandment about you, and no one shall your name be perpetuated from the Lord of the gods. I will cut off the carved images of the metal image. I will make your grave, for you are vile. Behold upon mountains the feet of God, of him who brings good news and publishes peace. Keep your feasts, O Judah, and fulfill your vows, for never again shall the worthless pass through you. He is utterly cut off. So it was kind of like the time of the year when God kind of wants us to know. his true nature. That's kind of what God told us. How was your experiences?
Very nice.
How
I
do
mean,
you
it's
feel?
like everything is very peaceful. I mean, it's just like,
Exciting, man.
absolutely, absolutely. Very nice. It's like a new dawn is on the, we verge on that, like waiting for that on the horizon. It's like that. Yeah, very nice.
Some extra, how is it?
Uh, I'm feeling like I have come back to myself, like
Hello?
feeling in
Okay.
balance again. Like from last few days, I was not in balance within myself. So I will say again the moment thing, and you will say you are coming like an advertisement, but all of the thing. And when then there was the thing, the God's true nature, especially the last part when we were like listening, it was so amazing and like praising the God and everything of that sort. So I'm like blessed to be here. I would just say blessed and thankful. Just that's the thing. And all of a sudden, like, yeah, I'm coming back to myself. So
Yeah, that's
thanks,
what
Shreya.
Journey to 5 days. Every class, that's what we do. Come back to ourselves because 5D is the internal reality. Everything inside is a holographic representation on the outside. And every day we come more and more, in presence with ourselves in this very moment, which we are doing more now. Let's enjoy this silence for some time of 5D. And having some fun in this moment. And as we do so, like let's just play some meditation music.
The biggest misconception.
I think I don't know what y'all have to say. Hi, Pamela. How's your experience? Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Where are you? I think the better question would be, where are you?
Samisha wants to get in again.
Yeah, I've added her.
She got logged out or something.
Okay,
Ha,
yeah, I've
okay.
added her. Yeah. So, how are you? Where are you?
Just uh, this whole thing is something different. Today, as you said, very there's something like like I can't say anxiousness, but excitement of something. We don't know. We're expecting a lot of things, but yet let's not put it as expectation. Also, let
Yeah,
whatever has to come in will come in. Something
yeah.
good. That's
Something amazing is on the way. You feel
exactly
that, right? Yeah.
exactly
So, okay, and I am very excited with that. And then today's session is like been very exciting. So, hoping that something exciting is coming for all of us.
right.
Thank you and love and life to all of
Thank
you.
you.
See you again on Saturday.
Yes. See you.
Saturday would be more fascinating, I'm sure. Like today has been like fascinating. So see you all again on Saturday.
Yeah.
Bye
See
bye.
you.
And see you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you. See you.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye bye. Love and light to you.